Hello, welcome to Cosmic Love Tarot. I haven't been on for a while. I haven't been well. I've had some kind of like a chesty kind of bad cough. I may cough in the reading, and if I do, I'll put it on pause. But I'm just needed to get out there and carry on doing some readings. But it's been a bit of a struggle. I'm hoping I'm not going to have a coughing fit. So anyway, let's start. Let's start with clearing out any negative energies. I ask Archangel Michael to protect our energy and bring in only love and light and protection. Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're all well. Thank you so much for all your comments, your likes, your subscribes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Okay, before I start, I want to give a message from your angels. And the message today is, don't ever feel not good enough. You are good enough for your angels, just the way that you are. You were uniquely created the way that you are by the universe. Okay. Now, what I've been getting when I've been off ill, I've been getting a lot of new levels, new devils. That's all I kept getting. New levels, new devils. And it feels the energy that I've been picking up for the collective has been very much of this purging kind of energy. And it feels as if this purge has also kind of kept you stuck. If this is going to resonate with you, it's kept you stuck. And I really feel that the divine is trying to help you to use your discernment. But I feel as if you haven't quite grasped the importance of using your discernment. This is the energy that I'm picking up. So yeah, new levels, new devils. Okay, so where do I want to go first? Let's go here. I'm burning a joss stick again. I've done it again, and I know my nose is going to start itching. So let's see what happens from that. Okay, for the collective of new levels, new devils. What's going on for the collective right now? New levels, new devils. For the collective. Okay. Okay. You're constantly exhausted, fatigued, drained. You're ignoring the red flags. Yes, even though you're still waiting for a sign from the divine. Okay. You're convincing yourself that everything is fine, even though it's not. You're invited, not invited. Okay. Said yes when you're meant to say no. Okay. Underneath the deck is you knew. You knew, but you ignored it. You ignored your intuition. You ignored the warning signs. You ignored the red flags. Okay. So this is the overall energy of you ignoring something because you are falling for the red flags, even though your intuition was telling you, but you ignored them. Okay. This is going to be the overall energy for this reading. So what's happened is, since you've ignored the red flags, you're exhausted. There's something that's going on in your life. Could be. It's because I'm talking now. My throat's going again. Hold on. Okay. I do feel that you are struggling. Your energy feels quite low and fatigued. It feels drained, and you're not motivated. You're not motivated. Something is draining you. Something is draining your energy. Even though you convince yourself that you are fine, everything is fine, you're in total denial. Now, it could be you or it could be a person in question. I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on because oh my God. Hold on. Okay, just had another coughing fit. I've only just started, I think 5 minutes in. Okay, we'll just see what goes on, how my cough goes. Okay, yeah, so you are feeling, you are in complete denial of what you're picking up intuitively. Now, it could be a person, it could be a situation that you are intuitively picking up on something or someone, but you're not taking any notice of it, and it feels like whatever it is of this something or someone is draining your energy, and it feels as if you're just falling into those red flags and ignoring all the warnings. Okay, I need to get one clarified. I don't understand that one. Okay, so you're still waiting for the signs, even though the signs are showing you. You're waiting to be told by your spirit guides, but your spirit guides is actually telling you and you're ignoring it. Okay. Feels like something is being, you're betraying yourself, you're ignoring one part that needs to be seen, and you're still searching for answers. That's the energy I'm picking up. You're searching for something. Maybe it's a feeling of you want it to be real, you want it to be true, but the divine is showing you, no, it's not true. It's a red flag. It's something that ain't going to be right for you. I'm picking up someone's rejection. A person's rejection is God's protection. That's interesting, because I'm picking up that rejection. It's like maybe it was a date and it didn't happen, because this one is governing this. Okay. I will get all these clarified. So you're constantly exhausted, fatigued and drained. Something is exhausted. Something is draining your energy. And like I said, the energy that I get picking up is new levels, new devils. So the devil is going to up its game where you feel that something is the right thing for you or the right person for you. It's still hidden. It's hidden. There's a motive behind it. So if it didn't fall how you wanted it to be, it's because it's meant to happen that way, because you're not trusting in what your intuition is telling you. Okay, let's get some more clarification on this energy. So I do feel it's a relationship. Because you're sat at the table by yourself. You're invited but not wanted. You're invited but you're not wanted. Let's get some clarification. Realise, you're seeing clearly, illusion. Okay. but I feel that you're not quite seeing it yet. What's this falling for the red flags? Okay, what I'm picking up from here are falling for the red flags. It's like, it feels like a relationship, and it feels as if, it could be you or it could be the other person. You could be texting this other person. You know this other person's read your message, but they're not replying, or vice versa. Take whatever it is, and it's like it's a no response. But you're ignoring that this person isn't really that bothered or that into you. That is a red flag. It's a warning which you are ignoring. This person isn't really into you as much as you was hoping that they would be. Okay, right. It is about relationship. You're dreaming of this person, very nostalgic. You're fantasizing, wish thinking. Okay? But through that, you are constantly exhausted, because what's really happening, because it's new levels, new devils, this person is draining your energy. It's very much, it feels like this incubus, succubus energy. It's all on, it's a spiritual warfare, and this is what's happening, and you have to use your discernment. That's the energy that I'm picking up. But you're getting locked into this. You're ignoring the warning signs about trusting your intuition. Okay. You're convincing yourself that everything is fine when it's not. You always come back. Okay, false hope. You leave the door open. Or somebody is leaving the door open for the past to come back. And you are convincing yourself that everything is fine, but it's not. It's not fine. And you're still waiting for a sign from the divine, and the divine is giving you the signs. Okay, somebody is stalking your socials, or you are stalking their socials. Take it whatever resonates with you. Somebody is watching and trying to read. See the shadow at the back? I feel in this reading is about you. This is about you healing something that needs to be healed. It's not about the other person. It's about something that you need to see within you that needs to be healed. And this is what the divine wants you to see. If you don't see it, what the divine is giving you, then it becomes the red flag. The red flags are already up, but it becomes that new level, new devil. So you're getting caught up in the devil's trap without understanding the importance of using your discernment. What is the lesson? What is it being shown to you? Because when you look, there's the shadow. Okay? And that is clarifying where you are still waiting for the sign. So you're looking at the divine. It looks like Orion's belt there. You're looking for the sign from the divine. You're checking for the information on the 3D by looking at socials, or it could be tarot card readings, whatever it would be. But you still have to use your discernment. You still have to use your intuition. What is it actually showing you? Because it's looking at the undercurrent of the message. You see, the divine, when the divine steps in and giving you another piece of information, they're not doing the work for you. You have to use your own free will, making those choices. This is what I'm picking up with this energy right now. So you always, you struggle with saying no. I feel that you struggle with boundaries. and it's left you very confused. It feels like this kind of yeah, no, or you know, you say yes but really you mean no, and or you should say no but really you should say yes. And it feels like a topsy-turvy kind of energy that's happening, and that's the devil energy just trying to confuse you. It's like throwing that spanner into the works, where it's that topsy-turvy where you go, whoa, what does this mean? This is something that you may have wanted, but it's not the right thing for you now. It feels as if it's time to let go of something, for you to learn something that you are meant to learn from the experience, but not to stay in the experience, or else you won't learn what you were meant to learn from it. That's the energy I've got. Underneath that deck is you deleted me, you cut off. It was a cold exit. So I'm picking up the energies. I'm picking up it feels, the energy that I'm picking up is like a twin flame kind of energy. It feels very much like the running chaser energy. It feels very much, because I'm picking up on the energies of it, so it feels as if understanding what happened and still wanting it, because you've got the shadow there. Okay, you've got, because I know that I've got another shadow, you've got a shadow there. The shadow is clarifying this reading right now, and it feels as if this shadow is about this 5D twin. Okay, but the shadow, something needs to be seen in the shadow. It may be the way that you think, or just the connection. It could be that triggering kind of energy, and not being able to speak up and speak the truth because it's confusing, it's difficult. Okay, the cards I've got here, they're called the threads of karma. Let's see what those are. Okay, what is happening in this connection that's really tiring you out, exhausting you, confusing you? Not listening to your intuition, not listening to or seeing the red flags. You see them, but you're not taking any notice of them. But then you're still asking the divine for answers. The divine has given you these answers, but then you're still looking for answers. But the divine has already given you these answers, and nothing can change it. So it's like keeping on those rosy coloured glasses of this fairy tale romance in the 3D. It's not about that. That's what the divine is trying to show you. It's something that needs to be seen from the inner world, not the outer world. Something that needs to be seen within you, not outside of you. That's if this is resonating with you or the other person, okay? I do feel though that this is really you. It just feels as if something is keeping you stuck from transcending. Something is keeping you stuck, and like I said, it's that new levels, new devils. So something, and we're in Mercury retrograde. Oh, that's interesting, because that's what these cards represent. Mercury retrograde. It's when past relationships come back, or past dreams, or past thoughts, or past friends. It could be absolutely anything. It's a past that comes back. It's a past that comes back, not to start off where you was at the very beginning. You've changed from the very beginning of that relationship. You've moved on, but it's enough to keep you stuck. It keeps you stuck where you are exhausted, stuck, not being able to sleep. Okay. Okay, clear the karmic weight. The past still lives. I can't see that very well. The past still lives in what you haven't faced. Name the weight that you carry and choose to release it now. The divine is asking you to do that. Can you see the feathers? The divine, your angels, your spirit guide, your sentient masters is asking you to let go. Let go. Let go of this thought, this connection, which is absolutely exhausting you. You have to let go of it because it's no good for you. It was meant to have happened for you to heal what needs to be healed. And the divine is helping you to do that. It's clearing away the karmic weight from that relationship. Okay? What is the red flags that you've been ignoring when you've been left unread? You've been ignored. Messages are seen, but they're still ignored. Okay, you're releasing the resentment loop. Resentment isn't a power, it's a poison. Stop replaying the story. You're free to choose peace. If somebody is ignoring, not reading your text, not answering to your text, even though you know that they've seen your text, let it go. Let it go. Or vice versa, take whatever resonates. Because like I said, somebody's rejection is also God's protection for you. Okay, you must always remember that. Because God and the divine is with you all the time. Helping you, moving you forward. So clarification on when you're stalking or the other person is stalking your socials. Is to accept your destiny, to embrace and unfold your journey. Trust that each moment is leading you to your true path. This really feels to me that stalking their socials, it could be somebody's stalking your socials or you're stalking their socials. And it could be anything that you're, whatever you're looking in, without trusting in the divine, trusting, having faith that you're moving into the direction that you're meant to be moving into. It's trusting and having faith, going with the flow. That's the energy I'm picking up, going with the flow. Okay. You convince yourself that you are fine, and but at the back of your mind, you feel that they will come back. But it's false hope, because it's caught up in shadow. You're not realising that you also need to value yourself, value your own worth and who you are. To clarify that is to see the karmic reflection. Every person that you meet reflects something, even within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. Okay? So it feels as if this separation has taken place. And there's a reason why the separation has taken place. Because the shadow needs to be healed. Something needs to be seen. And you can't rush that. You can't keep on stepping back into it when it hasn't quite healed. You're both on your own individual path, healing what needs to be healed. And the divine is trying to move you into the direction that you were meant to move into, to gain clarity, to gain your own wisdom from the lesson learned. Okay, so it's about seeing from real eyes about real lies. Seeing clearly. Seeing past the illusion. I mean, I really don't like that card. That card is really saying you're invited but you're not wanted. You're excluded from any invites. But you see, when you look at the back, they're all gossiping anyway. So who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? You need to value yourself. It's about you valuing yourself. This is about self-love, self-respect, self-worth, self-confidence. Because you are transforming. You're transforming. Embrace the changes that lead you to that higher self. Let go of the past karmics, toxic friends, feminists, relationships. The divine is trying to move you on, trying to move you into the direction that you're meant to be moving into, not to feel stuck in the past of what once was, and waiting for the signs when the divine is actually moving you. Use your discernment. What is the lesson? You are transforming. You are becoming. So this confused as thou, what is this confused as thou? It feels as if no clarity whatsoever. An emotional turmoil, emotional chaos. And I said it feels very much like this topsy-turvy kind of energy. And it's, like I said, it's like you should, when you say yes when you should say no. Or you should say no when you should say yes. It feels as if grounding is really important. It feels as if you're very much in the head because you're constantly exhausted. You're constantly in the head and where you should be really grounded. So it's not grounded enough for you to find your answers and to have strong boundaries. Change your fate. Your story isn't fixed. It's unfolding with every choice that you make. Claim your power and write a new ending. This is your book of life. This is your book of life. Okay. Now, this is how I see this card. If God gave you your book of life and he asked you to read your book of life and you read it chapter to chapter, page by page, chapter to chapter until you finish the end of the book. And then God asked you, did you read the book? Yes, I read the book. Did you read it chapter to chapter? Yes, I read it chapter to chapter. Okay, what did you learn? You will then say, well, I know that I'm not going to go to that person because that person did that to me. And that really hurt me. So I'm not going to go there. Blah, 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 blah. God will then say, oh, okay, but what did you learn about yourself? You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. Because you never felt it. So God cannot give you all of the information. The divine cannot give you all the information. They cannot take away your free will. You have to learn the lesson. You have to feel the experience for you to understand the lesson. And that becomes your next chapter. Okay? It can be painful. It can be heartbreaking. But it has something very significant about understanding the importance of self-love, self-respect, self-worth, building up your confidence, building up your boundaries, knowing what you deserve. You deserve the best. You don't deserve off measures. You don't deserve somebody just feeding you bits where you deserve all of it. Sorry. My throat went really weird then. Okay. Underneath the deck. Prepare for change. Change is the only constant. Sorry. Change is the only constraint. Constraint? Prepare for it with an open heart and mind. You've got to be prepared for change. You've got to be prepared to turn the page. You've got to be prepared to start a new chapter. But this new chapter becomes the new you, the new lesson, the new beginning. That's what this is about. Because if not, like I said, it's new levels, new devils. If not, if you're not prepared to make these changes that the divine is giving to you, you will stay stuck and constantly just waiting for something that belongs in the past. It's the end of that, because transformation has to take place. Something else needs to be learned within you. Within you. Okay? And what is that something that needs to be learned within you? What is it? What does the divine want the collective to know? What do you need to learn within you? Guidance. Seek wisdom from within and others to illuminate your path and guide your decisions. So the divine is asking you to seek wisdom within, to trust, to have faith. Your heart's desire is to ignite your inner passions and desires, driving you towards your dreams, moving forward into the dreams and the passions that you desire. Accepting your destiny that the divine is moving you to. You have a purpose on this earth. You have a mission on this earth, not staying stuck in the past, hoping for clarity when your clarity, you're waiting for this clarity from the divine, but the divine is already doing it for you. They're giving you these downloads, this information of these red flags that it's not for you. It's not for you. You have another purpose. To be inspired. To gain insights and wisdom from your life experience. It's the eureka, it's the light bulb moment where you go, oh wow, that's what it was about. That's what it was about. That's what I learned from all of this. Let's go. All of this back here is what's already been written. And you're starting the next chapter now. And you realise then to start this chapter is to let go of that ending of that chapter, because you're now understanding. You will start to understand, right, okay, I understand now how I first perceived it to how I now am perceiving it. I'm perceiving me. You're perceiving you in a certain way now than what you didn't see before. Feels very much like that past experience was very much based on trauma bonding, projections. And it feels to me that you, on your path, you've been looking at that on the within, healing things within, healing what was once blocking you, but you're still, it's like that point of letting go, isn't it? It's that letting go to start something new. It's like turning that page. And that's where that devil is trying to hold on to you. It's holding on death to keep you still, to keep you stuck, to keep you back on that past chapter. And this is what this is about. This is about you really just moving forward. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. And to go with the flow, and I did say about going with the flow. To go with the flow. To move freely like water, stay flexible and embrace newness in every moment. When you look at that flow of water, and you look at this path, it looks very similar, don't they, with the mountains. You could be You could be moving forward to live off grid, or go on a hike, or you could live more in the wilderness, living off grid. Yeah. Trusting your intuition. Trust your inner guidance and make confident decisions. That's what the divine wants you to know. They want you to do. Because you are not stuck. Let go of the past, turn the page and start a new chapter. Because if you're not meant to come together, you're both not ready to come together. Okay? You still got a lot of healing to do. There's still things that needs to be seen and healed. Direction. Do not oh God, what's that say? Deviate. Do not deviate from your path. Attract a mentor if necessary. Plan where you want to be. Plan where you want to be. Look, there's the book. Divinely given for your next chapter. If you need a mentor, if you need to go to counselling, if you need therapy, do so. Do so. If it will help you to release what needs to be released so you can move forward. Okay? Loyalty. True friendships and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. You may also have a dog. Dog represents loyalty. Could be also a dog in spirit. Be loyal to your friends. And close doors. Be good. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end to start all over again. That could be your next chapter to start a new contracts, new job, new business, but a job opportunity. No good job opportunities. The current job is coming to an end. That is actually clarifying that one. And that was also clarifying that one. So something is happening, something is stirring within you to free yourself from something. To free yourself from something that wasn't any good to you. It wasn't, it's coming to an end. You have a bigger calling, a bigger purpose, a better chapter, because you're a spiritual worker. Open your heart to a spiritual career and heal the human heart. You are a light worker. Okay? So whatever it is that you were doing, it isn't quite paying you, and it may be stressing you out, draining your energy with a job. It could be job, it could be relationship, and you know your story. But whatever it is, that chapter now needs to end to start a new chapter for your new beginning of the new you. Okay? Consciousness. I am fully aware of the thoughts and the feelings I create. My outer world is a reflection of my inner consciousness. My focusing on my most constructive thoughts, I allow them to grow and to shape the experience I desire. Through mindful creation, I become an expression of divine light. Okay, what is your calling? Is it that one? Clarifying life situations. I think it's that one. Yeah. Okay. Let's try this then. Let's see. What is your calling? It's a spiritual. Ooh. What did I say? Spiritual. Oh, it's there. Stupid me. Spiritual worker. What sort of work is it that you're going to be doing? Lift the veils of illusion, seeking truth beneath the surface to navigate through love and career and authenticity. Could be a spiritual teacher. You're going through it. You're going to be going through a massive breakthrough. This breakthrough is going to help you to navigate through many twists and turns. This reminds me very much of, oh, what's it called? God, I can see it, but I can't think what it's called. Where you can go down so many different paths, it might be a dead end, and then you've got to go back. I can't think of the name. Okay. You are on the mend. You're going to be on the mend. It's about trusting that every ending is another beginning. It's another beginning coming in disguise. You're on your own. It's time to take some alone time. Or be single in a new perspective. Seeing something from a different perspective, all in divine timing. It's about trusting your inner visions. Okay. That wasn't the root cards that I wanted. I thought I had them here. I thought I put them here of no, I'll have to leave that. They're right in front of me. You can tell it's Mercury retrograde. Straight underneath, psychic healing. Okay. Right in front of me, and I didn't even see it. Okay, psychic healing. This is what you're being led to. You're being called to explore your psychic and spiritual healing to help improve one's condition, no matter if you are focusing on the mind, body, or soul. That's what you're moving towards on your spiritual journey, is to enhance your own psychic abilities. You are being called to explore psychic surgery to help remove energy blockages that can manifest into a disease and disorder in one's body. So where you've been feeling stuck, thinking about the past, reminiscing of the past, it's about you clearing away this negative energy, because this is about the new levels, new devils, okay? It feels as if it's reminding me of this one. Saw the gossipers at the back of you. These are the devils. This is the, and I did mention incubus and succubus energy, and it feels as if this devil energy, it's their parasites. They are the jinn energy. They are the jinn energy that works through people on a lower vibe energy that will affect you to keep you stuck. It will affect you in ways of feeling insecure or feeling not wanted, not part of a group, not part of a family, not part of something. But it doesn't matter about that, because what's happening is the divine is teaching you that you are part of the collective. You are part of that divine collective. It's yeah, that's the energy that I'm picking up. I do feel that you're going to be moving in a different career, working with your psychic abilities. You're going through some psychic healing for yourself, but it's also to do with psychic surgery, clearing and cleansing. You're very creative. You're being called to explore creative expressions, bringing forth an healing nature of art. You could be very good at, with your psychic abilities, you could be picking up an artist, as in drawing. I have actually seen that on TikTok, where what's they call it, like a psychic artist. Could be where you're an artist of people's family members in spirit, or maybe a future soulmate, or you may just create some form of art with painting or figures or whatever it might be, but you're tapping in to psychic energy. You could listen to music when you do it. What's they call it? Is it automatic writing? Where you do meditations and then you get a pad and a pen and just write whatever comes to you. That might be something that you might be drawn to. You are being called to explore the physical features of Anne's, to uncover soul's challenges and path and purpose. Oh, you could be a healer or palm reader that you're being drawn to. Could do Reiki. You're also being called to explore the workings with the pendulum, to get spiritual intuitive guidance, no matter how simple or complex. It's working with a pendulum. What I did when I was working with my pendulum, if you've never worked with a pendulum, let me show you if you don't know what a pendulum is. I'm sure that you would do, but I'm just showing you. This is just an example. So now I've got one here. Okay. All right. Can you see that? So, God, look at that. It's going already. Wow. That's really powerful. Oh, that's the energies that's going on right now around me. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You can draw on a piece of paper and circle and then a line straight down and then that way. And put yes, well, yes, no. Ask the questions and stick to that, and then your pendulum will start to work with you. Okay? That was very powerful. Maybe I ought to get the pendulum out more with my readings. That would be good. Okay, let's see now for the message from the universe. I hope this has brought you some clarity. Oh, I'm so glad that I got the a reading out. I was really, really missing not doing it. And my cough has got better now, but at the start of it, it was starting to play up. Okay, a message from the universe for the collective, please. Oh no, I split them, don't I? Okay. And they have been shuffled a lot as well. Okay. Prioritize self-healing right now. Put your needs above others for once. It's time to focus on you. Self-healing takes time and a lot of self-love. Remember, open wounds don't heal into scars overnight. Take the time you need in order to feel happier and healthier within yourself. There is no rush. And on the other side is your life is about to start to move quickly in some areas. Events that seem to have been on hold suddenly propel you forward. Move with the flow and be mindful of what needs your attention the most. Okay, so I'll end that there, and thank you so much for being here. I'm so glad that I managed to get a reading out tonight, and I will see you on the next one. So God bless.